And hello, everybody. We're here
Hi.
for real this time. Welcome to week number 2, episode number 2 for Misscliks D&D Prophecy. Um, if you haven't figured out what we're doing yet, you can catch episode 1 on YouTube, misscliks.com.
What?
youtube.com/misscliks. There's so many misclicks everywhere. It's just everything /misclicks. So if you missed episode 1, you can catch episode 1 on YouTube. We're here live with episode 2. I am Ishtara, /Rob/Alorian, and I play the half-elf rogue of the party. And Jess, who are you?
I'm Jess, at Silden on Twitter. I am an artist for myself, basically, but also Misscliks. And I am playing the tiefling monk named Alizarin Crimson. Britt, who are you?
Hey, it's me, Britt.
She likes snacks.
Hi. I love snacks. And I'm also the world's best grandpa. I am a dragonborn druid, and my name is Zisa, and I'm excited about the bears.
Wait, there's more than one?
Who knows? We don't know.
I know.
Well, we don't know. The royal we. I'm done. Someone else go.
Tia, how about you?
Tia.
I am Tia, Lorelania Califra in character. Your lovable dark elf, very charming as I am. I apologize for the background noise. There is a tournament going on, which I am sharing a room with a person. I would like to really quickly talk about something. If any of you are aware of my social media, you'll be aware that some events happened over the weekend. It's not something that I'm very proud of, nor is something that is condoned by the Misscliks community. Something I have a lot of remorse for. I hurt a lot of people very close to me, including hurting myself. I was able to get help over the weekend with that and overcome that with the support of family, friends, and people here in the Misscliks community. While I am now learning to deal with PTSD, I realize that's not an excuse for my actions, and I know that in not all cases I may not be deserving of forgiveness, but I'm hoping that with everybody I can work towards being a better person. And with that, I'm going to start role-playing the most horrible person or dark elf on the planet.
Yikes.
Yay!
That's an apple. I can never do these. I always want to do this, and it's like a...
Wait.
Eh.
Banana.
Did it.
Alright.
That's kind of like
Okay.
one. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Enough shadow puppets.
Nadja, what are we doing? Who are you?
Well, I'm Nadja, aka Trista Ray, aka the DM of this whole shebang. We're here to macro level save the world, but micro level fight a bear so that you can get into the archive. So last week in our introduction, we met our adventurers and learned about their quest to figure out what happened to the goddess Avant, who has been missing, and her absence is causing all sorts of problems. And they've been sent to the Dawnbreach Archive to get some more answers. They passed through a village that had some weird undead golem business going on. They also met a dryad in a tree that had been cursed and promised to remove her curse. Otherwise, she will bewitch Calithra again, and Calithra will once again meet her one true love, the tree. But they made it through all of those encounters, got to the gates of the archive, and then were confronted by this bear, this red-eyed bear. It seems a little aggro. And that's where we're gonna jump in today. So, yeah. So it's later in the evening. You guys have been traveling through the woods for some time. It's been a couple hours since you left the dryad and her tree. You round a bend, come around a tree, a non-dryad tree, and you see the wrought iron gates of Dawnbreach Archive, and behind it the stone face of the building and all of the spires and windows. But standing in front of that gate is a large bear with red eyes and it seems a little disturbed, but you guys have not yet been spotted by it.
Is he standing on four legs or is he like on his hind legs?
He's standing on four legs. He seems to just be snuffling at the ground, and you guys have a bit of time before I
stealthed before we went offline last week, so.
It's right. We haven't had a chance to rest since the last time, so I only. Okay.
I did ask, and you were like, "No, we can go on."
Can I do like a perception check and see if he's like angry or not? Or what his feelings are?
Nature. Roll a nature check.
Nature. Okay.
What are your feels?
Let me pull it up. Where is it? Sorry. It disappeared.
Oh, he looks cute though.
There we go. Nature.
Oh, I should.
There we go. All right. Now 16.
So yeah, you reach into your druidic knowledge for what you know of bears. And this particular bear, as you observe it for a bit, you notice it seems to be pawing at the ground and shaking its head occasionally, and like kind of scratching at its head, as almost as if something is, like there's something in there that it doesn't know how to deal with. It's definitely not right.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna whisper to my party like super duper low, like that while I'm stealth, I'm gonna try to like get closer to it to get a better idea of, I don't know, if I could perceive anything better with some sort of proximity advantage.
We want to get to like 30 and then we can
Okay.
So
Go for it, man.
Hey.
We'll just wait here for you.
I'm more than happy to let the elf get close to the seemingly deadly
I'm
looking.
gonna go like around the tree this way. I'm gonna go the back side of the tree.
Okay. Can you roll stealth?
Oh, yeah, I'll roll it again. I don't remember what I got last week, but
And I don't either.
yeah, exactly. So 13.
Okay. The bear is going to try to perceive. Going to try and beat your stealth, and the bear has advantage because it has a keen sense of smell.
I mean, I took a bath this morning. It sees me.
Okay. So you sneak up behind the bear, and everybody else you're watching is, and probably the camera is positioned with the rest of the party as a Lorian creeps up, like in an almost comically inept fashion. Maybe some like Pink Panther music in the background, and the bear stops scratching at itself and like raises its nose to the air and turns its head and looks directly at him.
Whoops.
Let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Not as planned. Alright, so we click our tokens and then the thing, then you show.
Whoa.
Alright, we so quick.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's see here.
Whoa. What? We all jump on the bear at once.
Oh, well, it got
The bear is quite slow.
But had he had advantage, he would have gone in line with the rest of us.
Right. So do we have everyone? I'm missing. Oh, Tia is there. You're also at 19?
Yeah.
Let me add your token. Or your character, rather.
You should still die.
I usually am a dark elven woman of decisive action, but being without spells, I'm a little lost here. Give me a moment to collect myself.
So the bear. So here's what happened. The bear turns and looks at Lorian and kind of, it seems puzzled by your appearance, and it's a little taken aback, accounting for its very slow initiative. But Calithra, Lorian, and Alizarin at the same time are all like, "Shit, what are you guys doing?"
Can I talk to this bear?
Well, you don't go yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's not your turn yet.
Really, I'm gonna learn how to take my turn at some point, guys.
I wait for Alizarin to act.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have never seen a bear before, so I'm just like, holy shit! There's a big crazy thing, and I guess I gotta knock it out. So I run up to it, and
Okay.
wait, how far away? 35. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I have 40. So I'm just gonna go right up to him. Hey, man. And I guess
Punch him in the kidney.
in the kidney. I mean, you know,
I couldn't think of anything else that you could get to from the side of him. Nice.
I'm still not. Okay, can you just really quick explain what the two different numbers are here?
Your first number is advantage. Your first number is what is always going to be in effect unless you have advantage or disadvantage for one reason or another.
Okay.
So your first number there, you hit somebody with an AC of 21 or less. The bear has less than 21 AC, so you successfully hit it. And you hit it for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm on the ruler. I'm still on the ruler with that.
Did I do
Sorry.
it, guys? Did I
You
do
punched
it?
the thing.
Nice punch.
So do you just like
Yeah.
run up from behind the tree and like flying punch? Like what does that look like?
Yeah, like absolutely no plan whatsoever. Just running toward a giant bear.
Well, wait, did you
Swinging.
punch it or did you hit it with your mace?
I hit it with my mace.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably a little bit of that
Oh,
like
fuck, I
Sonya
fucked
move
up.
where she like spins around with her knife, and, like smacks it really hard.
And Naja, what
Turn out.
exactly what sort of noise does a bear make when it gets hit with a mace?
It's a very Ursine noise that I can't replicate with my human vocal cords. I imagine it sounds something like Tim Allen in Home Improvement.
That sounds accurate. Got it.
And it makes that exact noise and turns and like looks at this other thing that just popped out of nowhere and hit it. So Lizarin, you have its attention.
Hey.
Calithra and Alorian, what do you do?
Okay, so it's turned towards her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will. Can anybody move the bear or just you? Oh no, just you. Okay.
I can move the bear.
1, 2. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm assuming if it turned, I'm at its flank at that point. If it turned
Yeah.
towards Alizarin.
Yeah.
Okay. And I am going to stab it
All right, roll me some stabbing.
Oh.
in the kidney, by the way.
Ziza's like, guys, I think I can talk to the bear.
Just chat with it, see what's wrong. All
Is
the
a four-
violence, guys.
is a 14 hit?
It does hit. Okay, so you do 4 piercing damage and 1 sneak attack damage?
Yeah.
All right.
And since it seems like it's more focused on Alizarin, I'll do an offhand attack as well, and just stay there. Let's see. For 4 more damage.
All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty wounded. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Calithra, what is your course of action?
I'm tired of being harassed by these menacing surface creatures. No matter what we do, we are always confronted by these feral things. The closer we get to them, the more harm we have. I'm going to take aim this turn. I'm assuming that taking aim still has some sort of bonus for the next round with my crossbow. And I'm going to take aim on its eye. And I'm going to channel my love and praise of law
I know, go this round.
while I am focusing, lightly humming one of our hymns to her.
It almost sounds like the cantrip guidance, maybe. I can't find a rule for taking aim.
Okay.
But, I'll look at it later over a break. For now, what we'll do, you take aim and you have advantage on your next attack.
Okay.
Temporary GM ruling. Okay, so Zisa, you see Calithra standing next to you taking sight with her crossbow. What do you do?
Stop! What are you doing? We kill this bear, we won't even be able to get information from him.
It
or
has
her.
red eyes.
We don't even know what it is yet.
Nothing that's not evil has ever had red eyes. It's got red eyes.
You don't know that? Maybe it has allergies. Just let me talk to the bear. Can I please talk to the bear? I would like to move towards the bear and speak with the bear in a calm.
Okay.
I don't know how far I can go in terms of, let's see.
I think your movement is 30.
Oh, here we go. Is that close enough to talk to it?
Yes, it can hear you from there.
And I would just like to say, first of all, are you okay?
So the bear, to everybody else, the bear is horribly. For everybody else, the bear is making more Tim Allen noises. But Zisa, what you hear is actually also unintelligible, but not because you can't understand bear talk, but because it seems to be. It seems to have lost reason and can't really communicate.
I would like to heal this bear.
Okay.
Can I use my healing kit on it? Does it hurt?
It is hurt. Your friends heard it, but it is a thing you can attempt to do. Whether it's advised is another question.
I feel like it won't work because the bear's eyes are red. Can I try and just like lead the bear to like sit down and just like chill out? Just sit the bear down. Like put my hand on the bear and try and pat the bear and say it's okay. Are you okay, bear? It's
Do you
okay.
speak bear? Like, does the bear speak common? I don't understand how this communication is supposed to happen.
I'm speaking with the animal.
Oh, okay, got it.
She's a druid. Oh my gosh.
I'm just
really worried about this bear right now, so I'm
like,
trying to
what are you doing?
I'm just
trying to figure out how to help this bear so we can talk.
I saved you from a tree, and now you're talking. Good lord.
Yeah, the bear. It's almost like the bear has rabies.
Oh no!
Like
so we have to kill it.
It's insensate. Like you can't.
All right. Well then.
Has no chill to give you. I'm sorry.
Oh, can I would like to ask the rest of the team. Can we just leave this bear alone? It's not attacking us. It hasn't done anything. Yes, it has red glowing eyes, which history would, tell us that it's probably undead and will attack us. But it hasn't yet. Maybe we could just try and walk away. It's clear this bear will not speak with me because it's hurt, and we're not getting anything out of it unless you have a good reason to kill this bear. I really feel like we should just go somewhere else and try and just let this bear lie down, take a rest, and feel better.
When she says that, I turn to her and I say, I'm sure the bear appreciates your compassion, but wouldn't it be better if we just put it out of its misery instead of letting it suffer?
So while this conversation is going on, it is now the bear's turn. And it's going to turn and take a swipe at Alizarin.
Yeah. That's fair.
Well...
Zisa's like, well, the bear's having a hard day, and the bear's just like...
Well, you attacked the bear.
Small. Everything.
You poked it. I didn't... We could have befriended this bear, and I bet this bear would have known exactly all the information.
Alizarin,
what's a bear?
Alizarin, what's your AC?
14.
14. So the first one hits. 14?
Yeah.
So the first one hits for 12 damage.
God.
Boom.
And it gets to multi-attack, so it will attack again. Oops, not twice. So you get hit for another, oh boy. Do.
GG.
15.
It's
So 12 plus 15 damage.
Is
so was
twice
one
my
like a
health?
bite and one was like a claw?
Yeah, it bites, and then the second one is a claw. It multi-attacks.
I'm 17, so
Okay.
Yeah, so Zisa's talking about how the bear, you could just befriend the bear. Meanwhile, in the background, like savaging a lizard.
yeah.
So listen, I assume you're at 0.
Yeah, I guess.
So
Alright,
Oh
so
no!
I
Can
go-
I
I'm-
Negative.
I'm assuming I'm going. I'm
Yeah.
yeah, because alright, so it's me and Jess, but Jess is down.
Yeah.
So I
Do
look
I
to Brit.
still have turn action?
So they
Dang.
I thought you took aim.
I was taking aim. Is there a chance I can change my action, or will I have to re-roll initiative?
We don't have to re-roll initiative. We just go back to the beginning of the turn
Okay.
order. So it is Lorian and the Lizard's turn.
Okay. Okay.
If you want, do you want to shoot?
No, I'm actually going to change, and I'm going to try to once again save our compassionate dragonkin. And I am going to concentrate and try and cast this friendly spell, Invoke Duplicity, right in front of the bear, in hoping to create some sort of distraction. Literally right in front of the bear would be a image of me.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Cool.
Does it have to make some sort of saving throw? For the duration. Okay. It doesn't have to make a saving throw. You just have let's see. You have advantage against the creature, Calithra. So the bear looks up from Alizarin's prone body and starts lumbering towards this illusion. Where do you cast it? Can you ping on the map?
I cast it. How do I ping with this? I guess.
Select the cursor and then
Sure.
click and hold.
Literally right in front of this area.
Oh, okay.
One of the things,
So-
Well, wait, what?
I know you're right in front of it. I
Well,
guess
the bear is
side-
technically facing Alizarin. We just
Yeah, technically. So it swings its head around and looks.
I guess beside
So-
Like
him.
over my body.
like
Yeah.
over like that way would be better.
Behind
Like
it,
that.
it has it is just an image. There is no other
Oh.
sensory. It is not a moving image. I need
Yeah, so it was looking over
the
here,
spot of
and
the
now
bear.
it's looking over there.
Okay.
So Lori and the bear turns to you. Essentially, is
Great.
what you see. What do you do?
Okay, so I look over my shoulder at Zisa and tell her to please get up here and stabilize our friend that this red-eyed demon bear has just felled while I try to take down Winnie the Pooh and attack him.
All right, I will help. Obviously, I will help them. I don't want them to die. So I'd like to use my healing kit. I just don't think this is the bear's
But
fault.
before you do, I need Alizarin to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Turn. Just turns.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
I
it's
got
okay.
Death saves, right?
Yep, just a straight D20. You fail. So mark down one failure. Zisa, you may attempt to stabilize.
Well,
Right.
let me attack the bear first real quick to get my turn out of the way.
Yes.
Yeah, then she'll, yeah. Well,
Ooh, fancy.
um,
I have to do math. Actually, no, I don't. You kill it.
boom.
Yeah. So the bear turns to you, Lorian, and starts to charge at this illusion, and you were just like,
I just
nope.
yeah, no. I have my sword in my hand, and as it charges towards me, I drive it up through the bear's head, up through its and then quickly draw my blade out and watch it fall to the ground.
It looks like the eyes go back to like the normal like dark brown color, and it makes a confused Malin noise. Also,
Oh no.
Well, the most fortunate thing about this encounter is it's the first thing that's not been able to blame its insultory presence of life upon myself. What is it with this land? What is it with your creatures? What is everything so foul? You should come live with me in the Underdark. Oh wait, they wouldn't accept you.
Yeah, but
What's that one doing? You say when you're dead.
In
one.
the middle of the speech, I just turn and like go not completely stop paying attention.
Yeah, so Zisa, let's look at Alizarin not dying. Let's see what you can do about that.
All right, well, I'm crying over the bear. Let's just be clear. I'm very sad about this. But I walk over and use my herbalism kit because I don't want my friends to die either.
Okay. You are able to stabilize her.
Good.
Alizarin, you're no longer dying.
Yay!
But she is unconscious. It's dark. You're sitting in front of the gates. There's dead bear corpse.
Is there heavier forestry that we can pull back to?
Mm-hmm.
I
Do you guys want to make camp?
Yeah, I suggest to the party that we don't enter the archive while our cleric has no spells and our monk is unconscious.
I believe this to be wise.
I
Say that
agree,
again?
and I'm too upset to
What was that?
do anything tonight anyways.
I believe that your idea of not going forward and getting us killed is wise, perhaps the only thing intelligent that has ever come out of your deplorable mouth. Nicholas.
Cool.
Please make
Cool.
camp.
Okay. So I, along with Zisa, I guess, because it'll probably take both of us since we're not the strongest people in the world, drag
Yeah.
Alizarin into heavier cover so that we can hopefully not draw any attention to ourselves while we recuperate.
Okay. So you guys sit down, make camp. I assume maybe Zisa's kind of watching over Alizarin, making sure that she, continues to not die.
Yeah, I'm sitting with her and making sure she's okay and whispering, I told you not to hurt the bear.
Yeah.
And I'm angry.
So night falls, night proper falls. You don't you notice a marked lack of foresty noises. You don't hear any rustling. There's no it's eerily silent. And there's kind of this pervasive atmosphere of just stagnation. And it's kind of crypt-like, even though you're outdoors, which is really kind of a bizarre experience for most of you. Maybe not Calithra. She probably feels like she's at home. But the rest of you are kind of it's not supposed to be like this when you're underneath the sky. So do you guys set up watches? How does that?
Yeah, I'll watch first. We need a long rest for her to come back, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take the first 4-hour watch.
Okay.
I'd-
That sounds good.
I'll take last watch, and by last watch I mean I sleep through it entirely.
I guess while you're watching, can you keep an eye
Yeah.
on her so I can rest?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be paying most attention to making sure that we're not getting ambushed by anybody, but
It's okay. I mean, I guess I can stay up with her too and then rest later. We can take turns doing that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she doesn't die.
So we've got
The bear. Sorry.
So all three of you who are not Alizarin are taking watches. Can I get perception checks from all of you
That are not taking watches?
that are taking watches?
Okay.
Please roll your watching.
I
I
choose
see
to think
nothing.
through my watch so that I can actually pray to Loth in the morning. So even though I say that I'm going to watch, I'm not actually watching.
Okay. So Lorian, You don't notice anything. Britt. By
Mhm.
Britt, I apologize. I mean Zisa. Zisa. You are on your watch, and like maybe Alizarin has started like snoring by now, and is no longer like gasping for breath. And
Okay.
Is it a cute snore?
I don't know. Alizarin, do you snore? I shouldn't just put that on your character.
Yeah, maybe a slight little murmur.
You talk in your sleep
A
at
little
all?
bit of a me.
Yeah, that's what I was envisioning.
So Alizarin is just being inexpressibly cute next to
Right.
you.
She seems good.
But as you're on your watch, you notice a spectral figure, a ghost, a kind of shorter, middle-aged, bespectacled man float through the gate and pass by your camp without noticing you.
Does he look like the other old man who used to be a leaf monster?
Exactly like.
Does he have the skelly hands?
No.
No, he's just a ghost.
It's just
And he
a
looks
ghost of an old.
exactly like that guy who floats in. I guess I'll go. I will wake everyone up and say, "Hey, I just saw a ghost float into the archives. He looked just like that other ghost, except he didn't have the skelly hands. Should we follow now, or should we wait?" I
There's
kind of
absolutely no way that I am following that undead creature, whatever it is, without communion to Loth. It would be absolute insanity.
Anybody else?
I mentioned that we should wait until Alizarin's ready to.
Until she's awake.
Yeah.
Okay. I will wait then, I suppose. I mean, how far away is the archives? Is this like right there, just through the gate and into the archives?
Through the gate, there's kind of almost a quadrangle kind of space with a long path, and then the big doors of the archive. But it's a wide open lawn type space.
I guess. Well, then, if we're not gonna follow it, I think we should talk about what we are gonna do when we go in there. I mean, do we think this is the same ghost from before, or because it looked exactly the same, like same old man? Could it be the same ghost? I mean, I know we hit it in the face, but
It's possible. Can I roll religion to see if I can figure out what plane of existence this ghost is from? Or I know that I failed again, or I failed the original roll when we were maybe after being better rested or something. See if I can rediscover any. Okay. Come on, religion. That is not gonna do me any good.
This sounds like some cockamamie stuff you have never heard of before.
Yeah, this is just undead people, undead surface people. Who gives a damn where they're from anyways? It's not from Loth's realm. Nobody cares.
I just picture Calithra like taking her bedroll and being like,
At the point where myself and Zisa are both awake, I want to attempt to stealth and move up to the gate to get a better look at what's inside.
okay, roll stealth.
Please be better, lad. Okay.
Excellent. So having learned from your previous attempt to sneak up on a bear, you were much more cautious this time in approaching the gate, and you're able to look through the vertical bars. You don't see much. Like there's this wide open lawn space. There's no one on it. No one's moving around. You can see on the upper floor of the archive building, you can see something flitting around dimly through the windows, but you can't make out what it is.
Do the gates look locked
They're
or barred in any, like, secured in any
not.
manner?
not.
No. It's just a come on in type of situation.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I go back to the party then.
What did
Then-
you see?
It seems pretty deserted. And at the highest floors of the archive, there seems to be some movement in the darkness. But it also doesn't seem to be very secure either. It seems like they either don't care who enters or are prepared to ambush whoever enters.
I really wish we wouldn't have killed that bear. Could have asked it what was going on over here. I mean, I'd like to go in, but I know we have to wait. So can we
I go back to sleep while they're all leaving.
Yeah, I start my
I would like
trance at this
do
point.
something for this bear? So I guess while everyone else is sleeping, I'm just gonna at least like try to bury this bear
Okay.
and give it a proper funeral because I feel very sad for this bear.
Okay.
Don't you know that once all souls go, they go channeled to Loth anyways? Why are you wasting your time on a carcass, I say before I go back to sleep.
So
Just feels like the right thing to do. And if there are undead bear zombies, if there are bear zombies, it'd probably be better to bury the bear rather than let some ghost spirit go over its body and have it attack us again. Actually, with that in mind, I think we should light this bear on fire and burn its body so that it can never be
I'm
possessed.
gonna light you on fire if you don't let me sleep.
Fine, I'm gonna just burn this bear
That might alert people that we're here, so let's wait till.
until the morning. All right. Well, then I am just gonna lay down next to this dead bear and cry myself to sleep.
What? Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. If for some reason we need to flee quickly, save your fire breath. When we're running out, torch the bear. It'll distract whoever's chasing us, and 2 birds in 1 stone.
All right. Let's just hope the bear's body doesn't get possessed by something while we're in there.
I will take that chance.
Okay.
So the night passes. The bear does not wake up in the night to attack you again.
Good.
And dawn breaks over this eerily still forest. Lizarin, you've recovered your hit points. Spellcasters, make sure you prepare your spells for the day. Decide which ones you're going to have.
Morning, guys.
I'm gonna go with the same spells that I had before, and I now understand how channel divinity works after doing some research. I'm very happy to know that, because I could have prevented all of the things that have happened to us.
So yeah, make sure you choose your spells, get your hit points back, key points back if you spend any.
I feel fantastic this morning. God, that's like the best sleep I've ever had.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who doesn't feel fantastic? The bear.
What?
Right.
You don't know that. He could actually be feeling better wherever he is.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, we have to kill the bear.
What's the bear?
The bear. See the bear? The bear's body that no one would let me burn or bury.
Whoa, that's a big thing. What happened?
You attacked it before I could even talk to it and find out what in the hell was going on. And then everyone else attacked it, and now the bear is dead.
You need to understand, my dear sweet child, that all souls go to Loth, and no matter what you do, the bear is already resting. Can I please roll a deception to get her to shut up about the bear?
Aziza, well, is that something that would work if she rolled exceptionally well?
I don't think so. I'm really concerned about
God, please roll a crit.
I'm just upset more so about the fact that we weren't able to get information out of this bear. But you know what? Now that it's daylight and everyone's awake, let's just go into the archives. I want to find out what's going on in there. I saw a ghost, by the way, for anyone who wasn't awake. I saw a ghost go in there. So we should go and find out what is going on with that.
Oh, wait, did it come out of the big thing?
No, it just floated by, and it looked exactly like the other old man ghost that we dealt with before, except he didn't have the skeleton hands. So I guess we know that we can hit him in the face.
I hit that big rock thing, a ghost came out. So I figured, okay, cool.
So yeah, we know how to get rid of it, I guess, if it's the same thing as last time. But I really want to go inside and figure out what's going on. And get away from this bear because it's making me feel depressed.
Okay.
So,
sharing is caring.
I assume you guys pack up your camp and you head towards the gate?
Very much so, yeah.
I'm not super thrilled at the idea, and I communicate to the party. I'm not super thrilled about just walking in the front door without like in plain view of pretty much anything.
Can you explain the door and the structure of it a little bit better? Are there any signs of runes, any obvious signs that it's being warded or protected by magic? Is there anything?
Do you want to make an Arcana check?
I sure do.
Do you mention anything about it being warded by magic?
It's a great roll, isn't it? That's fantastic. I must notice all the things. No.
That is a roll that you have made. You kind of try to get a sense for anything magical going on with the entrance to this archive, but you're not able to sense anything. And all you can really feel is this oppressive atmosphere that pervades the entire region. Like, you can't get anything specifically about this gate or the archive building.
While she's doing that, I ask her what she's doing.
While I have prepared for us to detect magic through the communion of Loth, I would like to see if I can detect something with my eyes. Perhaps your inferior elven eyes could lend a hand?
You think it's warded by a spell?
Perhaps.
I pick up a stick and I throw a stick at the gate.
It goes through the bars and lands on the grass and lays there.
It's fine.
I'm doing cartwheels.
We didn't need a spell.
I understand that the knowledge of magic with elves has had but little time to develop, but not everything that is inanimate that passes through arcane things that have been perhaps blessed by wizards.
I cast prestidigitation and shower sparks over her head.
Oh, my eyes!
Not in your eyes, just like over your head. Like,
I'm a dark elf. Light is bright.
It's not. It's like here-ish. Like, it makes you look pretty.
So, Zisa, while the elves squabble and the lizard does cartwheels, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of walking around looking to see if maybe we should go. Should we walk around a little more and see if there's another entrance?
There may be a bear inside. Perhaps you should go inside and see if there is a bear that needs our aid.
Well, if we're not attacking it, then it probably doesn't need my help. I think we should. I think we should walk around the building on the outside and see if we can get in another way.
That sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Yay! Yay! We all agree.
So Zisa speaks up and pulls the party together, and you guys perambulate around the archive gate. The wall is in good repair still. You don't see any parts where it's been breached or neglected to the point of ruin. You don't see anything too out of the ordinary. Occasionally you hear kind of a loud clattering noise coming from the building.
Is it just one central main building inside the wall?
Yeah, it's just one.
Okay, it's just
central
one building. Is it like a tower?
There's it's 2 floors,
Okay.
and there's a bell tower, like a Capitol building. It's kind of built
Gotcha.
like that.
Hmm.
So you come around to the back of it, and you do find a service entrance with a footpath leading from it.
You said a bell tower, as in there is an actual bell up there?
There is.
Do any of
It is
my
not rung at all.
Do any of you have climbing rope or the ability to scale this wall? Perhaps going in through the doors is not the most intelligent idea.
I think I have rope.
Yeah, we could. I'd be wary about splitting up the party, but
We'll be able to see you from here.
How do I do? What do I do?
Let's see.
you look pretty nimble. You could go.
I might be able to turn into an animal that can climb up there too. I don't think I can fly yet though.
No. But like squirrel. Squirrel could do that.
Spiders. Spiders are good at climbing.
Oh yeah. Spider climb. Nope, it's too big. Can't do it yet. Soon though. Soon I can become spiders.
So from the service,
Wait, one single spider. I can become a spider if you guys want me to turn into a spider and climb up there and see what's going on and then come back down. Or come back down through the building, I guess.
does it have to be a spider? Can it be like a lizard?
What?
Can lizards climb that high?
Must
I mean-
contest
Oh,
everything I say.
Weird. Okay. Weird.
Let's see. I can climb 20 feet. How high is this thing?
You would be able to scale it.
All
Yeah.
right. So, do you guys want me to turn into a lizard and climb up there and check
Are
it
you
out?
guys making fun of me?
The dragonkin looks more like a lizard than you do. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I've been in a monastery for a very long time, and I don't know what a lot of things are. So you're gonna have to be a little patient with me. You're talking
think she-
about the bears and lizards. I don't know what those things are.
Lizards
Well,
are like
I can
Zisa,
do
but
that.
really tiny.
Yeah, they're very small versions of
Oh,
like dragons.
Very impressed by
Much
cool.
cuter than a
Yeah,
spider.
do that.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool.
I take
Alright.
my dice out and begin idly playing with them in my hands as a way to stop myself from strangling everybody in the party.
Do you not want me to turn into a lizard and climb up there?
She's mad because I talked you out of turning
She's
into a
not.
spider. Don't worry about
Does she just want me to be a spider? I don't really care. I'll be a spider.
I just want us to find what my goddess has sent us searching for and not to spend so much time squabbling whatever lesser spell from whatever lesser deity you're going to use so that we can all get back to our lives and never have to talk to one another again.
All right, lizard it is.
All right.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna turn into a lizard, and do I need to do anything for that?
I am looking it up currently.
I don't think I do.
Let's see. You can use your action to magically assume the shape of a beast that you've seen before. You can use this feature twice. You regain expended uses when you finish a short or long rest. You can stay in the beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level, rounded down. You then revert to your normal form unless you expend another use of this feature. You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action on your turn.
So I have an hour of lizard.
Yes, you can be a lizard for an hour.
All right. Well, I turn into a lizard and climb up the wall.
Lizard, what is your response to this?
That's so cute. Be careful.
I wave with my tiny lizard hand on the top of the wall.
Oh my god, I have the Geico lizard stuck in my head now.
No.
Anthropomorphized lizards. So you climb up to the top of this wall and you peer over. And you can see the back door to this building is open. It's just kind of cracked open.
Okay.
There is a box laying on the ground with it's tipped over, and there's refuse strewn from it. But you don't see any person or body. You just see the box and the open door.
Please.
I just see the box and the open door.
Mm-hmm.
Before any of us do anything that we're going to regret, I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Just double check how that works.
I should be able to post it for you in the channel here.
While I see her, does that have a physical or verbal part?
Verbal
Okay.
and somatic.
When she starts to do that, I pick up another stick and throw it at the servant's door in the middle of her spell.
Okay. I've been training with Drow since I was 4 in casting. You'd have to do so much more than that to disrupt my
I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was just, yeah.
I hate you. Not you.
So, Calithra and Elorian.
Best of friends. They're the two best friends that anyone could be.
Calithra. One day. Okay, let's see.
I should just be able to.
So for the duration,
okay, no.
you should be able to click it and it'll post.
I can. It is not.
If it's on your character sheet, you should be
It's
able to.
not on my character sheet. I was going to, but I did write it down and post it in chat earlier as the 3 spells I was going to take: Detect Magic, Shield of Faith, Inflict Wounds. But right now on my character sheet, the only thing I have on there is not Detect Magic.
Right, okay. So I have it popped up handy though. So for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Duration is up to 10 minutes. So you cast the spell, and what does it look like when you invoke Loth in this way?
They release a
Already did it.
with a timeline.
Oh, okay.
It's a simple spell by Loth. It's easy communion.
Wax on.
Wax on, wax off. I'm gonna
You,
try
like,
to come up with
hold your
more
thumbs in, so it's just
for the
8.
spells that I've done, as you saw
Oh
earlier.
yeah, with only 4 fingers. Your spell should only be with like this with the 4
Ooh,
fingers.
I like
'cause
that.
it's 8
Okay.
legs.
Yeah,
So, okay. So spirit fingers, and then
Yeah.
you can detect
I
magic.
think as my spells become more complex over time, I'll work on more semantic things that are further in depth. But for the easier ones, like things that are holding concentration, casting spells, I need only see with my eyes. So definitely.
Okay.
Choreography.
So you cast a spell. You don't perceive any magic within 30 feet of you. Like the door is perfectly clear. There's nothing odd or off about the door or the wall that you're standing near. Like you don't sense anything within 30 feet of you.
Nothing above, nothing below, nothing.
No.
anywhere.
After her visual part of her spell is done, I ask her if her spell did anything.
It told me that you're a moron.
You
So
need it.
no, it did nothing that we didn't already know. But
But you
no,
got it
her
for 10
spell tells me
I've never heard of detect moron.
your understanding of magic is limited at best, and clerical spells. But no, I can see that there's nothing magical in this area. This place has not been warded. Perhaps you would like to do something to aid us, or are you just
I
going
threw
to
a stick
stand
at the
there
door. I
looking
could have
like
told
a
you it
moron?
wasn't warded.
I begin
Is anyone telling me what to do while I'm a lizard who can't speak and I'm standing on the wall? Like, is
Can
anyone?
we-
Hello?
Can we communicate with her while she's a lizard?
You can. Oh, I can hear you, but I can't talk to
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay.
Zisa can hear what has become the familiar sound of Calithra and Elorian squabbling.
And I'm waving my tiny lizard arms, saying, "Shut up!" And I'm like, guys, but I'm just making lizard sounds, so I need somebody to tell me what to do.
What sound does the lizard make?
Do you have that thing on your neck that like pokes out and it's like red? Do y'all have the? Are you like trying to get our
No.
attention by poking out that part on your neck that's like red?
I have the dragon, the dinosaur. I'm like, guys, you guys are
Internet,
down
I need a gift. Internet, get on that. Okay.
So please, someone.
Elizabeth, it sounds like it's up to you because the elves are preoccupied with each other.
I'm sorry. That was like a
Time out.
what dinosaur is that?
I mean, really, the only
Okay, what were you gonna say?
yeah, the only thing you can really do is investigate as much as you want to investigate and come back and communicate to us. I would
All
imagine.
right. Well, I guess I get really annoyed that no one is helping me, so I'm just gonna go down the other side of the wall and investigate what this box is. And I would like to roll perception when I get to the box.
Okay, roll perception.
Sick. Let me go here.
It's junk. It looks like a box full of. Some of it is moldered, as if like potato peelings kind of stuff. I just like it's almost as if someone were taking out the trash, but you can't really. But we're interrupted in some bizarre way. You're not really sure, but box of junk tipped over. Doors open, and you don't really see. It's dark inside.
It's dark inside.
Yes, and of all of our party members, you do not have dark vision.
Since she went over the wall and like I lost vision of her, I assumed that the immediate vicinity is safe since she's going by herself. So I like crack the servant door open a little bit to peek through.
Okay, so the service entrance to
like the other side of the wall wherever she is. Yeah.
the gate. Okay, yeah, you peek through the gate. So there's a distance of about, I don't know, 15 to 20 feet between the service gate and this service door to the back of the building.
Okay.
Are you approaching that door?
I'd stealth first before I did it.
Okay, roll me some stealth.
And while he's doing that, I walk over to the door and I wave my tiny lizard arms, saying, "Just come over here. It's fine."
I take extra precaution not to step on her. Unless I crit fail my stealth roll or something, but
Yeah,
Oh my God.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Naja, I'd still like to keep in real time for whenever my detect magic spell is done. I'm still gonna have that active, I guess.
Okay, yeah, you still got it. It hasn't been
I
that
am
long.
super duper stealth.
So, you super duper stealth, and you go through the gate.
Yeah.
You don't step on Zisa, and you peer through this door. You can see a kitchen. It's dim, but it's dim for you. Would be dark for Zisa.
Right.
But you're able to see like the stove in the range, an island in the center where a person would cook, presumably, and through that, through like an archway on the other side, you're able to see what looks like a cafeteria type area.
In the kitchen, is there any sort of like stove or hearth fire or torches that I can notice?
Nothing's lit. There is a hearth at one end of the room.
Okay.
But there are torches, not really torches, more like lanterns set to the wall. And none of them sconces. Sconce is a word. There are sconces on the wall. None of them are lit.
How many sconces would you say in that one immediate room?
It's not a very big room, so two.
Well, never mind. Screw those. I cast Prestidigitation to light the hearth fire.
Okay.
And then I lean down, like get down close to the ground, and whisper to Zeeson, I've given you some light. The immediate room looks okay if you want to go check it out and try to get a better idea of what's beyond that room.
And I raise my tiny lizard arm and give him a tiny lizard thumbs up, and then go into the room that he's telling me to go into.
Okay. So you enter this kitchen. You notice immediately it's your little lizard hands and feet that the floor is covered in dust. The place seems abandoned. There's a thick layer of dust all over everything. There's a pot on the stove, and it's whatever's in it smells horrible. Very rotted. Well, maybe you're a druid. Maybe you're used to like natural rotting smells. You're like, oh, compost. Okay. But whatever's in that pot is not edible. It looks as though
You don't know. It could smell delicious to a lizard.
Maybe so. Maybe.
It's crickets.
But yeah, it looks as though it was abandoned in an unpremeditated fashion.
Okay. I guess I'll walk back and wave Ilorian in. Come here. And I shake the dust off of my little lizard hands. I don't like being dusty.
Lizarin and Calithra, what are you doing as they investigate this room?
I stand back, allowing the morons who cannot detect themselves to walk forward into danger, and wait for them to say something that's happening. Still fondling my dice, waiting to see if we see our spectral creature anywhere, or if my detect magic gives off any kind of sign that something is happening.
Okay. And Lizarin?
I'm just following. I'm following them into the kitchen.
Okay. So, Alorian, you're stealth and you turn, and Lizarin's just like, what are we doing? Why are you crouched over like that? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a bad habit of speaking for other people's characters. But...
No, that's pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming that the stealth is going to work so that it's effective to everyone. So can my party see me when I'm stealthed?
You don't want them to, I take it?
I mean, is it going to be a blanket effect across the campaign? Sorry, this is out of game. To try to, just so I have an idea of how it's going to work.
I have dark vision, so I mean,
you got a 25 on your stealth, so you are not visible to anybody hostile to you. If you want to also stealth from your party members, they would need to roll perception to see you. But I would not, by default, assume that you're stealth from them as well.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Just wanted to figure out how you wanted to play that. Okay.
Yeah.
Then as the Lizarin approaches, I kind of put my hand out, and like a soccer mom thing. I mean, she can obviously kind of like see me as she approaches, but like just to tell her to like ease up. We're scouting it out.
Oh, okay.
Shh.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so as you're kind of warning Alizarin to not blunder into the room, you guys all hear a set of footsteps, and a person in a smock shuffles into the kitchen at the far end through that archway. And
I shove Alizarin to the side of the door so she's not standing right in front of the door. Not like a linebacker kind of shove, but just like, you know.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Typical elves afraid of such
I figure it's part of the plan.
And I hold very still and turn my head like this to look at who's coming in. My one lizard eye on my left side.
Can I see this person?
Are you at the doorway as well?
I would assume so at this point if we're all kind of moving in.
Yes. You can not only see this person,
but I push her to the other side of the door then, but a little harder than I pushed the lizard.
Does he try to touch me with his elven hands?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Can I trip him?
Are you guys gonna start skirmishing?
If he's gonna put his filthy high elven
I
hands
didn't
in
try
my
to
body,
skirmish.
I'm
I
going
tried to get her out of line of sight. But if she wants to make an attack roll, she's more than welcome to.
How we doing?
I am going to. Oh God. Can I give a firm look before I attempt to punch him in his throat to convey that putting his hands on me would be very unwise?
I think what happens is that he pushes you and you look at him, and like from you guys' point of view, it's like a very like split screen, like death stare moment. But like the camera pulls back and it's like two children in the back of the car on a road trip.
I'm like,
Stop touching me.
Speak, you're in the presence of a priestess of Loth, I say to little shuffling thing.
And it kind of turns its head. It's a woman. She's very pale. And she doesn't look at you. She kind of looks past you, almost as if she's blind. And she says, pinch of salt, pinch of salt. And as she like shuffles further into the room, she turns and the whole front of her smock is rusty brown, dry blood color. And you can see a like deep slash across her throat. She shuffles forward, muttering, pinch of salt, pinch of salt. And we're gonna take a break.
okay.
Yeah!
All right,
You
guys.
keep your dirty elf hands off me.
We are going to take our one and only break for the evening. In DLP, I forgot to mention at the start of the show today, NDLP is going to be on at its normal time tonight. So we're only going to be on right up till right before 8:30. So we're only going to take one break tonight, which is going to happen now. And we will see y'all in a few minutes. Cool.
Bye.
Bye.